Howdy soldiers, it's your boy Big D here. Time to review The Last Ship Season 2, Episode 13, titled A More Perfect Union. This is the Season 2 finale. No need to fret, Season 3 is coming in 2016, most likely June. So, it's going to be a while till we talk about The Last Ship, but I want to just get this straight before I get into the spoiler review. Like I said, TNT.com/last ship, watch episode first, come back. Such a fantastic show. Underrated show, and it just, you go to someone's, I go to school and I'm like, you ever heard of Last Ship? What is that? Walking Dead? Oh, I love that show. Oh, I like The Walking Dead too, but you know, Last Ship, it's on at the same time. What? Never mind. So either way, let's get right to The Last Ship. It should take me less than 3 minutes to recap the episode, give you my pros and cons of final score, and tell you what I thought about it. And you guys can tell me what you thought about it as well. So let's get right to it. I'm just going to brush through it if you've actually seen it. So here we go. The President does a speech, of course, and there's Dr. Scott is telling the crew everything, like, oh, I'm going to give you booster shots when we land in Missouri, or was it St. Louis, something like that, where we land, and we're in the Mississippi River, and they're going to be there, like, they're telling the people, like, hey, meet up at this place. We're going to be there for 6 hours, giving the cure. So she's with one of the crew members, and Tex is like, can we get it from kissing? Can we pass the cure of by kissing? Yes. Like, Tex is like, dude, Tex. Of course, oh, man, I just totally forgot something. Okay, I'll talk about at the end of what happened at the end of the episode. Tex is going to be pissed. Okay, so I just thought about that. So kissing, and the guy's like, sorry about the onions, and everyone laughs. Like, that's pretty gross. Yeah, the onions are good, but I mean, don't say that out loud. Sorry about the onions, guys. What? So Kevin has military uniforms. Kevin's the guy. We are the chosen. That guy. And don't blame the hat, man. It's just a hat. Bad hair day today. So basically, the President and him talk, and they try to do a negotiation there, and he's like, we have unfinished business. So Master Chief talks to his parents, and Tex is going to leave for his daughter. And I was like, oh man, Tex is not going to return in Season 3. At the end of Season 1, he was like, I'm leaving. He comes back the next episode. Now this episode, I'm leaving. Comes back 5 minutes later. Like, what? You're never going to leave, Tex. Anyway, he leaves for his daughter, so he goes, and he's like, he goes to this farm where she was staying. She's like, Kathleen, is she here? And he's like, oh, she's going to St. Louis to that boat. And Claire died, and he handshake the man that took care of his family, and he's like, he gets up close, and he gives him the cure, basically, like, the cure is real. And he doesn't tell him that he gave him the cure, but I mean, that's just, I was like, damn, that's some smart thinking. I would have never thought about that, like, shaking, like, he learned from Dr. Scott, but doing that, and it made sense, because he shaked the person who supported his family while he was gone, so that was really nice. Kevin was sick, or Kevin has sick people in his truck. Master Chief call was an open line, so people heard when he told his parents not to come to the boat because, you know, it sounded bad to people, like, oh, it's going to be dangerous, it's going to be a trick, but it's not. He just didn't want his parents to drive all that way and everything and get, you know, he wanted them to be safe. So he apologizes to the President and Tom, and also Tex sees this injured guy, and there's a bunch of dead people at this gas station. And basically, Kevin and his team are disguised as Navy people, and Tex finds his daughter in a big crowd in St. Louis. And Kevin and his company, they arrive, and the people start to panic because they see the infected, and they attack. And literally, Wolf kicks ass, dude. Wolf literally jumps out of the shadows, and he's like, and he's like, everyone's kicking ass, everyone's getting shot that are bad, and even Tex kicks some ass, and Kevin is basically caught. So they're still negotiating with Kevin, and they arrive. Also, the cure arrives as well, by the way, so everyone gets the cure and everyone's safe. And they spread the cure. Russell is with his parents. He meets with his parents, and Tex arrives, and he introduces Kathleen to Dr. Scott. And at the end, everyone's having a toast. They're at the celebration, and they're saying, like, for Benz and for Ravi and for everyone, just like to the people who have fallen. And then they're singing, and Tex sings a shanty, and they all start singing the shanty. And Kevin's right-hand man kills Dr. Scott at the end. maybe kill, or at least, because you think he would shoot her in the head or something, but he either killed or he injured, and she's going to be alive in the first episode but then die. So he has a gun, and he's like, how close do you have to get to be cured? I think that's close enough. Is it? And like literally, I shit you not, she's all freaked out, and you know, you could tell something's gonna go down, because you were like, they're gonna tease us for next season. And she had plans. She had plans to go to different places in the world and go to places that are still infected and help people. And you're like, damn, Dr. Scott's, we'll see her every now and then in season 3. But then this guy was like, still got the cure. That's good. It's all good. It didn't hit the fan, or the fan's right over there. I mean, it didn't hit the chair, or hit the chair. It didn't hit the things. Never mind, you can't see. That's off camera. Either way, that happened, man. And I was like, I wasn't like, I was just like, oh, no. We have to wait literally like less than 10 months to see what happens. Like, really? Like, oh gosh, TNT. Let me tell you the pros and cons now, guys. Let's get started with the pros. First off, there's a lot. The action in this episode is awesome. Now, it's not mind-blowing, but the action here that we see, the gunfire, and just Wolf kicking ass when Wolf jumped out and he was like, oh! Come on. Were you not entertained by the action in here? The action is pretty good in here. The directing of this episode, you know, nothing wrong with it. I think everything, the camera angles and all that, and especially the hallway scenes, like with Chandler, and how they capture the suits and how they capture them at the party and, you know, having fun, all that, the directing and that whole line there, I think that was totally good. It's emotional. I cried in this episode 2 or 3 times in here. And I love when I love in shows that I cry, because that means I care. That means it got me. They did their job. They made it emotional. They got me. It's not like I'm not into the show and I'm like, cool. Oh, wow, she died. No. You got it. There was, you know, it's in there, man. So I had emotion there. The ending is probably the best way to end a season. That is going to get people riled up. The ending was really, really great. It's a great way to end the season. And it almost felt like a series finale. Now, if Dr. Scott didn't die and she was going her way, Tom was going their way, and everyone was going to, you know, the world is rebuilding, would have been a perfect series finale. Although there's more work to be done. And now Dr. Scott's dead, and that guy's going to be the main villain for the next few episodes. So the ending is a perfect way. The toast. The whole toast and everything, I think it was beautiful. It was well shot and well said by everyone. Also, it's just an intense episode. It's, you know, one of the intense episodes I've seen out of the season. The president's speech that he did in the beginning, mesmerizing. You just get locked into him. Seeing Tex on a motorcycle and seeing him kick ass and seeing him look for his daughter is just so awesome and fun to see that you're glad that he found her. And it's just so emotional there where I cried as well. It's I love how there's happy endings for the characters and that they're happy. You get to see them enjoying themselves. You get to see that we actually accomplished having the cure to thousands of people. So that was really great. Wolf kicking ass, and we actually got to see Wolf do stuff in this episode, and he actually got to talk a little bit. That makes me happy. The set pieces on here, the places we went, the St. Louis, I'll see you in St. Louis. Just everything there, the set pieces and the ship and all that, and the effects in here, perfectly fine with me. Kevin, the villain, I do think he went down too fast, but for the way he did and how he was shaving and how he, you know, we didn't get to see Ramsey. Ramsey at the end last week. I feel like Ramsey's alive. I just feel like he's alive for some reason. How would he escape? Because he's at the bottom of the ocean. I don't know, but it's a TV show, okay? He could come back if he wants, okay? We didn't see the body. So he could still be alive. But either way, just Kevin himself, the guy, I think he did awesome as a side villain. I think he went down too fast, but still, I wish he put up more of a fight. But still, he's a really, really cool character for his motivation on how he wanted to spread the infection. Russell, him and his parents and all that was just emotional as always. So like I said, I think Russell, Master Chief, is such a fun character, and seeing him and seeing Tom and them work together is awesome. The President. I really got into the President. I'm glad that he's sticking around, and I like seeing America win. You know, it's just America for the win. As well, spread the cure, that whole thing, and Dr. Scott as well. I think Dr. Scott was beautiful. She looked great in the dress, by the way. Mexicantió. I say that wrong. Mississippiantio. I'm just making up a word, but I mean, yes indeed. This hat would go with if I was, just there and I'm like, oh, Dr. Scott, and she'd be like, oh, I'm gonna go to my room and everything. I'm gonna leave an envelope, and I was like, I know, but you could come in also, there's locks on the door. Just come in, it's safe, and then everything would have been fun. So, I think that it's just Tex when he finds out about Dr. Scott, he's gonna be pissed. But it's a fun episode, man. Really fun. It's sad. It's happy. It's intense. It's gritty, and that's just what we like about The Last Ship. Now the cons. Kevin went out too easy. Now Kevin's not dead or anything, but he went out too easy. Literally, he runs and then Wolf gets him, and oh, that's it. Okay, that's it. Also, they don't show Kevin again. They don't. They're gonna make him a deal, but what deal did you make him? He's gonna work for you, but how? When? Where? Where is he when everyone is celebrating? I'm not gonna take points off for this one, but Danny proposed to his girlfriend, and I think it was the right time to do it at the party, at the celebration. That's a great time to do it, but not when they're all singing. And he's like, I thought this was the right time. Like, you should have got on your knees, and that would have been a little bit more. I'm just saying, logically, it would have been just possibly more emotional. It would have been more cuter. When he did that, I was like, I was just like, oh wow, really? You should have just, like, if you got on your knees and everything, it would have been more, como se dice, romantic. So, just saying, man. Is she gonna get a belly soon? She's supposed to have a baby. Like, where's her belly? Or is she gonna have a belly soon? Because she's pregnant, so there's no change in her belly at all. So maybe she should start getting, Overall, I'm gonna give The Last Ship season 2 finale a solid A. It's a great show, and it's a great finale. I enjoyed this episode. It's one of the best episodes out of the season. It's just the writing, the directing, the action, everything about it is just entertaining. It's fun, and I'm loyal to this show. I cannot wait for season 3, guys. Comment down below, let me know what did you think about the season 2 finale, and tell me what you want to see in season 3. If this video, and people who see my Wayward Pines review, I am working on my Wayward Pines prediction season 2. I know season 2 has not been announced. I know they said it's only one season. They canceled. That's it. But M. Night Shyamalan is tricky, and they could always be a season 2. It's not out of the water yet. They haven't even announced the King of the Nerds season 4, and we're close to January, so we're never out of the water yet. You never know. Just a fantasy about season 2. But if I get up to 4 likes on this video. And plus, if you like the show itself, just hit that like button, man. But if you really enjoyed my review and if you enjoyed The Last Ship season 2, hit the like button. If I get 4 likes, I will be doing in the next few days a season 3 prediction. So what I think the cast and crew are going to be doing for season 3. Thank you so much for watching. All my links down below to all the shows I'm currently reviewing. All my playlists are down there. Transporter Refueled, and this Thursday I will be reviewing M. Night Shyamalan's The Visit. So always my movie reviews are always non-spoiler. So thank you again for watching. And the past 12 weeks, technically 12 weeks, but it's 13 episodes. But the first was 2 hours, the first episode. But thank you for the past 12 weeks, guys, of The Last Ship. I've enjoyed it, and I love The Last Ship. I love Eric Dan. I love the cast. I love the crew. I love TNT for how they do the show. I love the whole Navy part. I just love everything about it. So if you, sir, by the way, thank you so much for doing that, and just God bless you. And you are awesome. You are the hero, son. I'm not the hero. You're the hero. Stand up here. Come stand up and just bless you. Thank you. May God be with you as always, every day, every night. Next year too. He could be with you next year. But for now, this year. Anyway, I'm getting mixed up here. Thank you so much for watching my last ship reviews and this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Like I always said, may the Spock be with you always. Have a great rest of the year. Subscribe for more, guys. I'll see you for season 3 in 2016. Such a long way, TNT. Other TNT shows I'm going to be reviewing: The Librarians, Legend, much, much more. Link down below to all my fall 2015 TV show reviews, everything. Look down below in the description.